wanted to give you a quick week in review. First week in October. It was a good week, up about $3,000 for the week. And that was taking a day off to take care of my daughter, who was sick on Thursday. And then subsequently, unfortunately, I got a little sick yesterday. No fun there, but it's okay. It's life. Kids in daycare, it happens. Basically, looking back at my week in review, it looks like my best trades this week were definitely the bottom reversal bouncers, catching them at the bottom, or as close to the bottom as possible once they started to curl up, and then trying to ride it all the way up. Now, one of the most frustrating things that happened to me was with Clovis, CLVS, on Friday. I got it right in at the bottom. Let's see. I was in at 25.84, and it went up over 30. I only locked 30 cents with more than $5 profit. So I was a little frustrated there, but it's okay. I still locked a profit. I could have taken a little bit more meat of the move, but it's okay. It happens. It's still a profit, and all profits are good ones, right? The biggest thing that I went through and newest experience this week was being in ENH overnight as a halt. Basically, it had spiked up on Tuesday, and I saw that it was a big gainer, going with my new strategy of swing trading the big gainers overnight with continuing momentum. I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get in. Got in. I was at the grocery store, came back home. Sure enough, it had been halted. So I was like, well, what's going on here? Saw that the news was about a merger. They were going to get bought out at 6.4 billion was the estimation, and there was 67 million shares in the float of 67 million shares outstanding. So it looked like it was going to be priced around 94. So I was pretty confident with my entry, which was just about 88.50. It was 88.44. So I was like, okay, well, this is good, but what if this is speculative and that's why they've halted it and it's not real news? So they actually released the halt at 4:11. So I thought, well, this is great news because the company has come out and said, yes, we're in talks with Sompo. Okay, and the SEC, or New York Stock Exchange, had removed the halt. So this was all positive news. Yet for some reason I was still tense. I went to bed, I thought, I want to see what's going on with ENH in the morning. I knew that there was going to be a release by Sompo Japanese time in the afternoon on Wednesday. So woke up Wednesday morning, great news. 6.3 billion for the purchase, buyout, which was roughly $93 a share. Locked a nice profit at 91.61 on Wednesday morning, right at open. Cannot be upset. That was probably my best trade of the week and most interesting experience that I went through, being through a halt overnight. As far as my stocks that I'm looking at for the week, I'm looking at, these are the ones, the first ones that I'll be covering are momentum stocks. These are ones that are going to be going up with momentum continuing from Friday. ZUMZ above 22.54, LPCN above 5.90, GPS above 26.67, and CLCD above 23.50. As far as some that I think really look like great short squeeze potentials, they're lower floats with high short interest, are INTX, if it can break $2, and ESTE above 9.25. I have ACIA, which has been a good one where I've been pretty much consistently taking about $250 a day profits on the trades. But right now, they just announced a secondary public offering at 100. So below 100 right now, it looks like a short, but it could easily reverse pretty quickly because it is low float, higher price stock. So that's one to keep on watch for when you start to see a bottom throughout the day. It does tend to have $2 to $5 price range throughout the day, so it's a pretty easy way to make consistent money. As far as my longer term swings, I'm looking at IRMD, which actually another follower had alerted to me. And then I was looking back at it, and it looks like 975 is going to be the 52-week low. So I'm looking for it to find a bottom down there. It's about 1020 right now. But it does look like it would be a nice longer-term swing trade for the upside, as well as TPX. TPX is, I believe, around 52, and 50.75 is the 52-week low. So watching that as well for a longer-term swing. And of course, RJETQ does have big news coming out this month, October 20th, about exiting from bankruptcy. And it's slowly been upticking a little bit. But that is another long-term holding that I am looking at. As always, guys, Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. And go ahead and build that account because that's what matters. Each profit will grow your account, and you'll slowly succeed and get away from that job that you hate. Bye, guys.